Carrie from Carrie Buys Houses, and welcome to our series on the small business social media mastery. I am here again with Brooke from Blazing Bee Media, and today we're going to be talking about something called WordPress. So, Brooke, what is WordPress?
So WordPress is basically it's a website building site, which sounds like
a website building site.
Yes, so it sounds like it's kind of like Inception, but on WordPress, it was originally designed for bloggers, but a lot of people also use it to make their own websites. And that's where you'll find a majority of blogs and websites on the internet are from, is they were made in WordPress in some way.
Okay, and so why is WordPress important for a small business owner?
WordPress is important because usually that is where your website is. And personally, I recommend WordPress because it's very user-friendly, especially for small businesses. Not everyone's a computer coder, not everyone knows how to do HTML, CSS, PHP. They don't know those languages. And WordPress has a lot of plugins that make it very friendly to people who are just trying to make a website, and they've got the energy, they've got the time, but they just don't know what they're doing.
Right.
So it's important for businesses because even though people say Facebook is taking over, I personally think a mix of a website and Facebook is good for most businesses. And you should have a website, especially if you're offering a service, because you want to have testimonials and all that. And you want to, websites just help build trust.
Right. Okay. So how do I choose the right theme within my WordPress?
So you're going to want to look at your needs and what you want to do. I've built a couple of WordPress sites for different businesses, and each one has had a different theme. WordPress has some themes that are very blogging oriented, and so those are great for people who want to run a recipe blog or a mommy blog or a travel blog. Those are great. But for someone like me with my own business, mine's a service-based business, I don't want a blog-based thing. I'm not really blogging. Right. And so I look for something that has a nice homepage that's not centered around blog articles showing up and linking back to blogs. So what you do is you go into WordPress and you go into your left sidebar and you find your themes, and you can find the button that says add new, and you can search through the WordPress themes and you just install them, you activate them.
So it's just templates.
It's just templates.
Which
it's
is
all
awesome.
in there. It's great. And there's ones that you can pay for, but you can honestly, there's thousands of free ones too. So
we like free.
Thousands of free ones. So you really have to look at what your business needs are when you're choosing your theme.
Okay. What are plugins?
So plugins are these great things, especially on WordPress, because they can do almost anything. One of the ones we use for your business, and one of the ones I use for my own business, every business should use it, is the Yoast SEO plugin, because that helps you with your Google ranking. That you can choose a keyword for each blog post, each page, meta descriptions, titles. Yoast is great. There's ones that make your page load faster, which helps with your ranking. There's ones that make the design easier. There's a couple free ones that make that are just drag and drop design ones. They make designing the website easier, especially if, like I said earlier, you have no experience building websites.
Right.
There's ones for e-commerce. There's honestly thousands of plugins, and they're so great because everyone watching this has definitely been on a WordPress website, whether they've realized it or not, and that's because of the plugins. They make each one different.
Okay, cool. So what's the difference between WordPress.org versus WordPress.com?
This is really important because a lot of people don't realize that when you're making a website, you also have to pay for someone to host that website. You can't just go online and make a website and there it is. I mean, I know that people like my mom who aren't necessarily technologically friendly, they just don't get the whole hosting thing. So WordPress.org is if you don't want hosting. WordPress.com, you go on WordPress.com and you can pay for them to be the host of your website. You'll still use the WordPress.org things, but if you're using another hosting website like GoDaddy or Bluehost or GatorHost, but you still want to use WordPress, you use WordPress.org. It's a big difference, but it's very confusing to a lot of people. Okay,
so good to know. Note that, guys. WordPress.com is different than WordPress.org.
Yes.
Serves two different functions.
Yes.
Well, awesome. Well, thanks so much for all this information, Brooke. Brooke is actually going to be our guest speaker at our upcoming meetup. Guys, we do have free meetups every second Monday of the month. You can find more information on the meetup.com link in the description, or you can go to meetup.com, find us. We're the Real Estate Riches Clubhouse. We meet every second Monday of the month. Go on to Facebook too. We have a Real Estate Riches Club Facebook page, and that's where we hold all of our live stream videos, because we do live stream our meetups. You don't even have to come out to them if you don't want to, though we do give away really good prizes if you're there in person. So you're gonna miss out on the prize if you live stream it. But if you have to live stream, you can live stream it from that Facebook page. You can also go back and look for previous live streams. So that's it for today, guys. And next video, we're gonna have Brooke on talking about SEO. So stay tuned for that.